Outside, fans caught in the long entry lines expressed frustration. One woman, visibly irritated, remarked, "It's supposed to be tennis, not a campaign rally." "We missed half the first set because of this." Another, wearing a red cap, countered proudly, "This is our president." Of course, they need to make sure everything's safe. Inside, reactions were just as polarized. A man in the upper deck yelled loudly, "Trump 2025, while a group nearby booed in response. A family seated closer to the court whispered to each other about how surreal it felt to see world politics collide so directly with world-class tennis. The image of Trump flanked by Bondi and Levitt carried its own symbolism. Bondi, long one of Trump's most loyal political allies, and Levitt, his combative press secretary, formed a protective ring. Together, they projected an image of solidarity at a moment when Trump's administration was under scrutiny for its foreign and domestic policies. To critics, the scene reinforced the idea that Trump thrives on visibility and spectacle. To supporters, it demonstrated accessibility, a president willing to share a public stage with everyday citizens at a cultural event. By the end of the night, Sinner and Alcaraz had given the audience the athletic drama they came for. Yet much of the media coverage the next morning focused less on the final score and more on the president in the stands. Photographs of Trump's reactions, clapping, leaning in to whisper to Bondi, glancing upward at the jumbotron, dominated front pages. Editorials debated whether his presence was a distraction or a statement of support for American cultural life. Television networks replayed the moment of his appearance on the big screen, analysing the mix of applause and boos. The debate became less about tennis and more about Trump himself, his ability to polarize, his insistence on visibility, and his knack for turning any arena into a political stage. This was not Trump's first foray into blending politics with sport. Throughout his presidency, he had attended boxing matches, UFC events, and college football games, each time generating headlines beyond the sporting results. The US Open, however, carried a unique prestige. Tennis is global, with audiences spanning continents. His appearance was not only a domestic spectacle, but also an international signal,